What's up, YouTube? Hope you are all having an awesome time. Welcome to another episode of City Skylines in the city of Waiuku. In the last episode, we started with our CBD area, and this area is an extension of it, with a ferry depot. The area consists of a city park just opposite the ferry building, some medium residential buildings, and a dedicated area for commercial and service buildings. As for connections, we have a main road going to the CBD and a bypass state highway connecting to the motorway. This is to manage the CBD traffic and avoid congestions. So let's begin today's episode. So let's start with the light rail station first. This will again be a custom elevated station to serve the university area that we will build next. I have laid down the station tracks already. I now need platforms and surfaces and some retaining walls to finish the basic structure of the station. The main thing to ensure is that the distance between the two nodes of the station track should be same or slightly longer than the trains itself. I have used a lot of procedural objects for altering the surfaces and changing their shapes, and also to build the pedestrian connections on both sides. So let's get into a time lapse and I'll see you on the other side. So that's it for the station. You can see it looks really good. I have taken the glass ceiling from one of the pedestrian plaza assets and used procedural object to place it on the station. The buildings on both sides are again procedural objects and gives this area a mixed zone vibe with shops at ground level and offices on top. I have added the stops here to our existing line and the station is operating as expected. Once the station was complete, I started building on the nearby area. Right next to the intersection, I have a high school, and on the other end of the screen, I have an elementary school with some basketball courts and parkings. This area being right next to the train station and the railway tracks, I decided to plop some shops and create a small commercial pocket where the Sims can shop. Spreading out the commercial zones helps in avoiding localized traffic congestion. I further detail the back of this area with some trucks and other props to give this area the right look. These commercial pockets also create commercial jobs, which can be filled by Sims living nearby. Then I moved on to placing some high-density residential assets. I started with some mid-level, and the idea for this area is to look slightly less packed compared to our main CBD area. I wanted this area to be more like where young families live with enough things to do for everyone. Instead of trying to cram many buildings, I spent more time creating parks and playgrounds wherever possible. I have created a bus line connecting this area to the railway station as well as the light rail station we just built. Near the main intersection, I placed a medical clinic and a larger supermarket with lots of parking options. This area is mainly supposed to be like a communal area for this locality. As our city continues to grow, we needed an university. We already have a trade school in our old town, but now with more educated workers required, with the number of offices we have been placing, I decided it was the right time to have an university. So I decided to have this university close to the CBD area and also very well connected to the rest of the city to encourage more people to come here. I tried to design the area to be an inviting and engaging space where students can gather, learn, and socialize. The beautifully landscaped parks and spread out buildings create a perfect university vibe. So let's get into another time lapse. Since I am playing with all progresses unlocked, it was time to blob the large university buildings, and god do they take up space. I ended up extending my university area, and these ate up all the vacant area I had up till the fringe of the old town. Our unfinished train station from last episode is complete now. I have used procedural objects extensively to create the station buildings with a mix of office buildings and some commercial assets. I am happy with the look of this area. Next, our university area looks amazing. It looks like a well spread out campus and is well connected by public transport. As I said earlier, the university area now stretches all the way to the Old Town light rail station. But overall, I couldn't be happier for the way this area has turned out to be. Back to where we started, the ferry area is always busy with never ending numbers of ships arriving and dropping tourists. So that's all for this episode. Please leave a like if you like the video and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on the future episodes of this series. Until then, take care, and this is Diplo signing off.